kickboxing. WBC suspends recognition of Alejandra Jimenez as champion as they're investigating, and she has called for the B sample to be tested. Very curious to see how this transpires. Obviously, huge disappointment because that fight was amazing, and now it's sort of left a huge dark cloud over a rather great fight. Guys, any thoughts on the whole suspension, indefinite suspension at this point in time of Alejandra Jimenez? Also, I think the WBO, right? The WBO was also investigating her as well because that was other sanctioned body attached. It's either WBO or WBA. I forget which one. Guys, thoughts on Alejandra Jimenez's suspension at this point? Again, indefinite suspension as the investigation of B sample does get tested. Thoughts?
Well, the B sample is going to be dirty because the A sample was, and that's how it works. So
exactly, yeah.
When it comes to, I just hope it's the same as men. So I should give her 6 months, and it is what it is.
Agreed. That's a positive for. I forget what type of steroid it was, but it was an old school, like 1950s steroid. Yep. Give her the 6 to 9 month suspension. First time suspension. Give her that.
Oh, I wanted to reference this. We were just talking about Ice Cube. The good day that Ice Cube was referencing was January 20th, 1992. Just our reporter did the work backwards and went through all the details of the song and pinned it down to January 20th, 1992 was the day that Ice Cube was talking about.
Rob, any thoughts on Alejandra Jimenez's indefinite suspension as the investigation happens?
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense while it's being investigated although it's not exactly innocent until proven guilty, I guess, but it's kind of what you do, right? It's kind of, that your how would Mauricio say it? The designation of as being, on hold until the conclusion of the B sample or whatever. She's been invited to the opening of the B sample. But isn't that the loophole? If you don't attend, it's then like, isn't that what Manuel Char did?
What do you mean?
Like,
I think I know what you mean, but just explain it.
Like, if you don't go or you don't have a representative there, or
they don't open the B sample, right? They just
Manuel Char, he somehow claimed that. I can't remember now, but it was something to do with like not being present when they opened it.
Oh, I remember it now. I want to say it's like plead negligence to a degree or also like corruption on their side because he was not present and he had to be present from a legal perspective, I believe. I vaguely remember that, but then again, it's Manuel Char and
Mahmoud or whatever his name is now.
I don't know if he's really the most reliable person, but regardless, I mean, Alejandra Jimenez, if the B sample is clean, I think she's obviously going to have her suspension lifted, her titles given back to her. If she's not, get suspension, titles get stripped, move on.